Hey guys, welcome back to Click Academics. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to solve this exponential problem. And make sure to stick to the end of the video where I have a bonus problem that's similar to this one, which you guys can try to solve. Alright, so right here we have 2 to the power 40 plus 2 to the power 40 plus 2 to the power 40 plus 2 to the power 40. And right here we have our option choices. First option choice is 2 to the power of 160. Our second option choice is 8 to the power 40. Our third option choice is 8 to the power of 160. And our last option choice is 2 to the power of 42. Alright, so let's try and check every option choice. So for 2 to the power of 160, how you get this is you simply just add up the exponents and keep the base. So you do 2 to the power of 40 plus 40 plus 40 plus 40. And now this is equal to 2 to the power of 40 plus 40 is 80, 80 plus 40 is 120, and 120 plus 40 is 160. So you get 2 to the power of 160. And this is actually the wrong method because you can't add exponents like that. So our next answer choice is B, which is 8 to the power of 40. And how they got this was this time, instead of keeping the base the same, they kept the exponent the same and they added the bases. So they did 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 to the power of 40. 2 plus 2 is 4, 4 plus 2 is 6, and 6 plus 2 is 8, so they got 8 to the power of 40. And this again is wrong. You can't add exponents like that. So now we have option C, which they added both. They simply added all the bases, so they did 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, and then they added all the exponents. So they did 40 plus 40 plus 40 plus 40. And this is equal to 2 plus 2 is 4, 4 plus 2 is 6, 6 plus 2 is 8, so I have 8 to the power of 40 plus 40 is 80, 80 plus 40 is 120, and 120 plus 40 is 160. So 8 to the power of 160. And this method is actually wrong as well, because you can't add exponents like that. So now finally we have option D, which is 2 to the power of 42. And how they got this is, first, from this, they factored out 2 to the power of 40. So they got 2 to the power of 40 times. Now, 2 to the power of 40 divided by 2 to the power of 40 is 1 plus, again, 1 plus 1 and plus 1. So they have 2 to the power of 40 times 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. Now, if I simplify what's in the parentheses, I get 2 to the power of 40 times 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 plus 1 is 3, 3 plus 1 is 4. So I have 2 to the power of 40 times 4. Now, 4 is equal to 2 squared. So now I have 2 to the power of 40 times 2 squared. And when you are multiplying two exponents, and you have something in the form a to the power of m times a to the power of n, this is equal to, you simply keep the base the same and you add the exponents. So m plus n, a to the power of m plus n. And right here, what they did was they kept the base the same and added the exponents, but this was for adding, not multiplying. If this was for multiplying, then this answer would be right. But this is for adding all these terms, so that is wrong. So now we can think of A as 2 in this case, B as, or sorry, not B, M as 40, and N as 2. So now I have 2 to the power of 40 plus 2. And this is equal to 40 plus 2 is 42, so 2 to the power 42. And this is actually the right answer. Now, another way of solving this to get to the answer of 2 to the power 42 is, so we have 2 to the power 40 plus 2 to the power 40 plus 2 to the power 40 plus 2 to the power 40. Now, 2 here, this is the same thing as 4 to the power of 1/2, or the square root of 4, right? So now, if I substitute in the square root of 4 for 2, I get the square root of 4 to the power of 40, plus the square root of 4 to the power of 40, plus the square root of 4 to the power of 40, plus the square root of 4 to the power of 40. Now, the square root of 4 is equal to 4 to the power of 1/2. So now I have 4 to the power of 1/2 to the power of 40 plus 4 to the power of 1/2 to the power of 40 plus 4 to the power of 1/2 to the power of 40 plus 4 to the power of 1/2 to the power of 40. Now, if I have something in the form a to the power of m to the power of n, this is equal to a to the power of m times n. So 4 to the power of 1/2 to the power of 40, that would equal 4 to the power of 1/2 times 40, which is 4 to the power of 20. So now I have 4 to the power of 20 plus 4 to the power of 20 plus 4 to the power of 20 plus 4 to the power of 20. Now I can factor out 4 to the power of 20 from this. So I get 4 to the power of 20 times 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. And if you simplify what's in the parentheses, you get 4 to the power of 20 times 4. 4 is the same as 4 to the power of 1. And a to the power of m plus a to the power of m times a to the power of n is equal to a to the power of m plus n. So 4 to the power of 20 times 4 to the power of 1 would equal 4 to the power of 21. And this is the same thing as 2 squared to the power of 21, which is equal to 2 to the power of 42. Now, another problem that's similar to this one is, let's say we have, let's do 3 to the power of 4 plus 3 to the power of 4 plus 3 to the power of 4. So I'm going to ask you guys to pause the video and try to solve this problem. Okay, so now to solve this problem, I'm going to first factor out 3 to the power of 4. So I have 3 to the power of 4 times 1 plus 1 plus 1. Now 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3. So I have 3 to the power of 4 times 3 to the power of 1. A to the power of m times a to the power of n is equal to a to the power of m plus n. So 3 to the power of 4 times 3 to the power of 1 would equal 3 to the power of 4 plus 1, which is equal to 3 to the power of 5. So that would be our answer to this problem.